Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
Delicious things to eat.
Welcome back to the Retro Wave with a special movie review episode. We're reviewing the Super Mario movie. That's what it's called, right? Super Mario movie?
Yeah, Super Mario the movie.
Okay.
The Super Mario Brothers the movie.
Okay, I was close.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
we both saw it. I saw it last week. You just saw it this weekend, right?
Yeah, I just saw it yesterday. Yeah, Saturday. No, yeah, Friday. Yeah, Friday afternoon we saw it when the girls got out of school.
Oh, very cool. So tell me, just like, you walk out of the theater, you get out of the theater. First impressions, first thoughts.
By the time I got out of it, I was thoroughly enjoying myself throughout the movie. I liked my girls. It retained my girls' attention, which I was happy for. I wasn't going to. I was kind of. It's always a kind of a struggle taking my girls to the movie because my 10-year-old's autistic and my 6-year-old's kind of rambunctious, but they both it captured their attention for most of the thing. I didn't have to chase them down the aisle or anything, and I got to sit there and enjoy it. My girls, they're not really Super Mario fans, but they know who Mario is. Like they like that cartoon from the 80s that I forced them to watch because I loved it. So they're familiar with Mario and Luigi and Peach and Toad and Bowser and all that. So it captured their attention. I think it was a pretty just like all of these new animated movies, they're pretty good. Like they capture your attention and entertain you for an hour and a half. So walking out of there, I had a big grin on my face. During the movie, I actually got teary-eyed in a couple spots because it was like so much of what I've always wanted in the Super Mario movie. Because I've been a big Mario fan ever since I was like 6 years old. And there were many references. It's kind of like the Mario movie I always wished there had been ever since like 1986 or whatever.
Yeah, I think
What about you?
Before I didn't even introduce you. We got the professor, Tylord Stevenson here from the Tylord Stevenson YouTube channel. Yeah, for me, like what you mentioned, I feel, I don't know who I told because I went with a few of my friends.
Yeah.
Shout out to Lydia, Anubis, and Daniel. Yeah,
Okay.
I told them, like, I feel like this was the movie we wanted back in 1993. But
Yeah.
was it 93 that it released? But we didn't have the technology back then. I mean, it could have been like a Disney, like a Lion King, Mermaid, the Little Mermaid style.
Yeah,
like that.
it could have been a 2D animation similar to that.
Yeah, so I kind of felt like, man, this is the movie that would have been awesome for us to get, like, as kids back in the 90s. But, you know, I'm kind of, part of it is also like, I'm glad we got it now because now we have, like, all this technology. And I remember sitting there and being like, man, this looks, like, pretty insane. Like how good it looks.
Yeah.
And, you know, it hit like the nostalgia for us, like Nintendo fans. So it hit like, you saw like the little Easter eggs. Like there was that, Punch Out Pizzeria, I think.
Yeah, there were so many Easter eggs. There was a guy playing, I think it was the guy that does Mario's voice in the game was a guy that looked like Mario playing Jump. He was playing Jumpman, the arcade game, which was what Donkey Kong was called in Japan, right? Jumpman.
I think Mario was called Jumpman. Like,
Mario was called Jumpman in Donkey Kong in the arcade, right?
Yeah, and then there was like a restaurant that was like paying homage to like Duck Hunt, I think, like something Canard or something Canard.
Yeah, and there was like Punch Out Pizzeria.
Yeah. So yeah, like I feel like it was like not a. It's a Mario movie. Like it should be done. It should be silly. It should have like things that don't make sense. Like the Mario like story doesn't make sense, but we love it. Like we love. That's what we wanted to see. The Mushroom Kingdom and
Yeah,
And
I think it.
go ahead.
Oh, I think that's like uh I like how they kind of grounded it where I was always expecting if there to be an animated movie and Miyamoto had a part in it, or I just would assume like it would not be grounded in reality at all, like it would just be Mario out in the Mushroom Kingdom and he already established as that. But I kind of like how they brought it back to Mario and Luigi being plumbers in New York, and they're Italian and they have an Italian family, and they kind of grounded them and they're kind of like real people. That's kind of why I like that old television show with Lou Albano. Like they're regular
Yeah.
blue collared workers, but they have like tenacity of to go and save the world or whatever. But they're just lower middle class blue collared workers from Brooklyn. Like I really like how they uh, just the whole story behind that. It's like a fantasy adventure, but the protagonist is just a plumber from Brooklyn. I kind of like how it's. I wasn't expecting it to be like that until I saw that ad with the old Mario rap from the Super Mario Super
Oh,
Show.
yeah.
I was like super hyped about that.
That was cool.
Yeah.
By the way, FYI, there's gonna be spoilers. Lots of
Oh
spoilers.
yeah, yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
but yeah, I like that. I didn't even think about that till you mentioned it. That it was kind of like a paying homage to like the show.
Oh, actually, you know what? Also, Wrecking Crew. They had Spike from Wrecking Crew, who was their boss before, or like they were in. Uh, uh, they worked for Spike in Wrecking Crew, right? Mario and Luigi, and the old NES game, and then they became plumbers on the movie. So that was like their old boss, and he didn't like them on the movie. So I thought it was cool how they had Spike from Wrecking Crew in
Oh,
there.
you know what? Like I didn't even
Yeah,
know. I've seen like Wrecking Crew, but I didn't even put.
yeah.
I didn't think that was Mario. I thought it was just like a guy that looked like Mario, like NES
Oh
game.
no, yeah, Wrecking Crew had Mario and Luigi in it. Yeah.
Was that before the Super Mario game, the original?
I don't think so. I think it was before Super Mario, but I don't think it was before Mario Brothers, and they were already plumbers in that.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah. Yeah.
and I was hoping they would have had like it would have been cool if it started with Donkey Kong when Mario and Luigi were plumbers, or not plumbers but carpenters, or weren't they,
Oh yeah, like doing
or they,
construction maybe.
yeah, and have that Donkey Kong story, but I guess it just went straight to Mario
Yeah.
Brothers.
So, all right, before because it seems like we both really liked the movie.
Yeah, yeah,
Was
yeah.
there anything that you were like, I don't really like that, or they should have done this, or should have done that
Um,
differently?
let's see. I don't know. I was really happy that it was like an hour and a half. But as far as I kind of wish there would have been like Donkey Kong Country. I was happy that all that was in there and Mario Kart, but I kind of would have liked it if it was just only Mario. Even though it was cool to have Donkey Kong and Cranky Kong and all of that, it seemed like there should be a Donkey Kong movie of its own
Yeah.
because it was more like a Donkey Kong. And but I don't know. That's not a complaint. Like I love that Donkey Kong because Donkey Kong has always been a part of Mario since the beginning.
Yeah, I thought that was cool that they threw him in there because I
Yeah,
think it could have been like
yeah,
its
yeah,
own, like you said, its own movie.
yeah.
There's
But
enough
and then
characters.
yeah, and then like Yoshi is probably like the most iconic character of all of it, and he wasn't in there. But I guess they were saving that for a sequel or something because there was that little surprise at the end,
Yeah,
post credits.
there's that scene where I think Mario grabs an apple from like
Yeah, yeah.
which
Yeah,
he eats, right? Yoshi eats a lot of those apples
yeah.
in
Alex
Super
eats
Mario
apple. Yeah,
World.
there's a lot of apples there, and Yoshi eats apples, huh?
Yeah.
Other than that, like I didn't really mind Chris Pratt and the other guy. I can't think of the guy that plays Luigi. I know, like I've been hearing a lot of complaints about that,
Yeah, I
but I
forgot
thought,
the guy's name, but I know he's like from that It's Always Sunny in
yeah,
Philadelphia.
yeah, yeah.
Charlie
I
something.
yeah,
Charlie Day.
it was way better than I anticipated. Like they were still Italian, American, Brooklyn accent. There was still a slight accent there, so I liked that. Um, And then I'm not really a fan of Seth Rogen or Jack Black at all, but like they won me over in that.
I was gonna say it. I kind of
Yeah,
feel like Jack Black stole the show
yeah, yeah, yeah.
as Bowser
Yeah,
with
that
the
was
singing,
yeah.
the
Then yeah,
peaches.
yeah, that was funny. Yeah. And then Peach's, I thought Peach's design was really good and her voice was good. I think she was a little bit too, my wife used the word girl boss. Like she was, like she doesn't need any help. Like I don't know why she even bothered having Mario help her because she could just kick ass herself.
Oh yeah, cause she's like training Mario
Yeah,
to
yeah, yeah.
yeah.
Like why do you even need this little guy? Which I would have liked to see Mario save the princess because that's the type of thing Mario does. Like Mario gets it done and saves the princess. He was kind of like he had great tenacity though. That's what I liked about him. Like it was, I don't know if it's like a just like a good character trait for a hero, or if it was just kind of like that video game deal. Like you keep dying, but you keep trying again. You keep dying, you keep trying again. Like just like when you play Super Mario Brothers.
Yeah.
So like he became like a pretty powerful Mario towards the end of the movie. Like he's battling bullet bills and all that, and which was cool.
Yeah. Are you saying the Princess Peach was like a woke Princess
I
Peach?
don't know. I don't. That's the word everyone uses these days, but I don't really know what that means. Does
That
it
means
mean like super feminine?
it's kind of
Uh,
like
like not like super masculated,
yeah,
feminine.
it's like it's not using the old trope like the girl tied on the railroad tracks. It's like
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
what
yeah,
Princess used to be. Now she's like
yeah,
you said, like an equal, almost above Mario, at least in the
yeah,
beginning.
yeah. I would like a little bit more in the middle though. Like I want to see my Mario hero save that princess. And I like to see the princess kick ass too, because she kicked ass in Super Mario 2, the video game. So she's not all
Uh,
pathetic. So so it kind of plays into that, because she could platform and jump around because of Super Mario 2.
yeah, I
Yeah,
didn't mind that like the way she was. It was a little
yeah, yeah,
funny that she was like she was teaching him how to be
yeah,
like a
yeah, yeah.
hero, but I didn't mind it because I always thought Peach was kind of a boring character. So I
Yeah,
thought they actually gave her like some personality in the movie.
yeah, I guess so. Yeah, yeah.
But
I
yeah,
guess she was always objectified before, like she was just the object that you want to save.
yeah. But Donkey Kong was cool. I was like, yeah,
Yeah,
Seth
yeah, yeah,
Rogen. I was like, Seth Rogen as Donkey Kong. But I thought it was good. I thought it was good
yeah,
as
yeah.
Donkey Kong.
Yeah, I kind of like they had. Oh, another thing was Luigi wasn't really in it that much, and I've always been pulling for Luigi, the underdog, and he didn't. It seemed like he wasn't in the movie that much. He was captured the whole time. But so it was a lot of more of like the more of the buddy scenes was with Mario and Donkey Kong, and I liked their little chemistry, and they got off at a rocky start, but then they became good buddies towards the end.
What did you think of the DK rap once they
Oh
introduced
yeah, I
Donkey Kong?
loved it. I love that they put that in there. And Cranky Kong was the king, huh?
Yeah, I saw like was it
Yeah,
Dixie? Is that the girl?
yeah, yeah.
Dixie
You saw
Kong, Diddy Kong?
And the other one, the big fat baby one was there too.
Oh, I didn't see that one. He's from
Yeah, they were all
part three, right?
yeah, they were all sitting together.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah, I just thought it
Oh,
was fun. I like how they
yeah, yeah,
incorporated
yeah,
like the Mario Kart too, Mario
yeah,
Kart
yeah.
stuff.
Oh, yeah, that's another thing. Yeah, they incorporate pretty much everything from every Mario game. They got in there, and even some of the newer ones, which I haven't played much. Like I saw they had the transparent pipes, like on Super Mario 3D World,
Hmm.
and they had the kitty cat suit from Super Mario 3D World.
Yeah, that was pretty funny. That scene.
Yeah, yeah. And
They,
then one of the other little I love that Mario cartoon with Captain Lou Albano. I know I mentioned that,
yeah.
but a little reference I kind of noticed was that his little buddy Magi Koopa, he had like an Austrian or a German accent. He kind of reminded me of Bowser's little henchman, Mouser.
Oh, Mouser. That was part 2, right? Mouser?
Yeah, it wasn't. Remember in the cartoon though, Mouser was his little henchman, and he had like an Austrian accent.
Oh no, I don't remember that. I just remember Mouser that was in the part 2.
Yeah. That's the same little mouse. Yeah, he was in that cartoon, and he had that little he has that German accent, and he was yeah, boss.
Oh, you're talking about the wizard, his little wizard henchman?
Yeah, the little Magic Koopa guy kind of reminded me of Mouser from the old cartoon, so I liked that.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I think with me too. I can't think of anything. I was like, oh, they should have done this or that. And before I went in, I was like, I don't know how I feel about him not having the Italian, like the exaggerated Italian accent.
Yeah.
But I didn't. Once they explained it in the beginning, I was like, all right. At least they like explained, like, all right, that's just for show, just for for our commercial. But we don't really talk like that. Yeah. Thought it was cool. So we had like a lot of like cameos, right? So there was Donkey Kong, the Dixie, Diddy, Cranky, and then there was like other ones like that Big Bomb. Isn't he from like one of the Mario 3D World games?
Yeah, what's that Big Bomb? There's a Big Bomb on Mario 64. What is that bombs? That big giant bomb?
Yeah, I never played that one, but as soon as I saw him, I was like, I've seen him in one of the 3D Mario games. Yeah. And then you saw Boo. I think King Boo was there, like the big Boo.
Yeah, King Boo was there at the wedding at the end, and he had on his little wedding get up, King Bowser from that new, is it Mario Odyssey?
Yeah,
where he has like that wedding get up. Yeah,
that's the only Mario 3D game I've ever beaten, Mario Odyssey. So as soon as I saw it, I was like, oh, that's from Mario Odyssey. Because the whole game he's trying to like escape with Peach to marry her.
Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah, so that was cool. So yeah, thought it was great. What else are we missing? Any other cameo that you spotted?
There was quite a few.
Shy Guy. I like when they show Shy Guy.
Oh yeah, they showed a Shy Guy and like a Sniff It.
But he even does like he talks like him like in the games. He does like the same noises.
Yeah. Yeah, there weren't that many little Goombas. That was like the most common enemy in the first games. But I remember there was a couple little Goombas.
Yeah, there was more of like the turtle guys.
Yeah, the Koopa Troopas, and there was Koopa Parrots, Troopas. I didn't see any Hammer Brothers.
I saw the Hammer Bro.
The Sledge Brother was there, huh?
Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah, that was cool. Yeah, I love seeing all those little Mario characters. And he didn't know it says whatever you guys are, the little Spinies.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that was funny.
Yeah.
I also like that we got like that battle like between like Donkey Kong and Bowser for a little bit at the end. I was like, it's like a good matchup right here.
Yeah.
And I think Bowser kicks his ass, I think.
Yeah, it was cool that they came back to Brooklyn at the end to have their final battle in the streets of Brooklyn.
Yeah. So you think they're going to do you think they would do a spin-off? Like maybe Donkey Kong's not going to be in the Mario world anymore? Like he'll have his own thing now?
Yeah, maybe. It could be. I'm hoping for a lot more like this. Like, I'm not really super into comic book movies and superhero movies, but I can really get behind this if they do like more spin-offs of video games.
Yeah. Because Luigi, he could even have like they did a little bit of the Luigi's Mansion when he went to the scary world.
They did a little. Yeah, that's another reference there. When he had the flashlight and he was, Mario, where are you? Looking through that scary castle. And there was the dry bones, the skeletons.
Yeah. Yeah, great. Great movie. Like I really like the Sonic movies.
Yeah, me too.
Like I really like both of them, especially part 2. So when this one came out, I was like, well, I kind of feel like the Sonic ones kind of set a good bar.
Yeah, absolutely.
This one, I think it was better. It was better, but the Sonic ones are still cool to watch. They're still awesome. I agree. But
what do you think? Is this your favorite video game movie?
Damn, I think It might be now. I think my prior favorite was Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, me too. I'll have to let it settle in more, but just like I was almost had tears in my eyes at the beginning of the movie, like how awesome this is, the Mario movie.
Yeah. Did you stay till the end? The very end?
Yeah.
The end credits?
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought you were going to say you like Street Fighter, the movie. That's your favorite.
I like that.
Or Double Dragon.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. It's kind of I would have to probably watch Mortal Kombat again. I haven't seen it in a long time, but man, for a long time.
Just because I'm really into that genre of movie, that martial arts move style, and I like that cast in Mortal Kombat. Even if it wasn't based on a video game, I would still like that movie.
Yeah, I don't know, because I remember watching Street Fighter, like maybe on VHS, and being like, what the hell is this? Like that movie. Yeah. And the Super Mario one, I kind of like saw it and then kind of shut it out of my brain. Like, what the hell was this garbage? But I remember when Mortal Kombat came out, I was like, oh, this is a video game movie.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
And that's how I feel about this one. So I don't know. Maybe 1A, 1B. They're both awesome.
I think we're not the only ones. I think this has smashed all box office records. Like it's like doubled of what like the highest animated movie was prior to this.
Yeah. And it was cool. Like I went on opening weekend, so jam packed. Which I don't like. What was that?
Yeah, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, like, I don't know about you, but I don't like going to the theater when it's really packed anymore. I don't know if it's because I'm old now. I just don't like people being loud during the movie. But we went to watch it jam packed with like, families and stuff. And I had a little boy sitting next to me. Like, I guess it was so packed that the mom had to sit like 3 aisles in front because it was like sold out pretty much. So I had a little kid next to me, and he was like freaking hyped the whole time, and he would look over to me and say like, oh, did you see that? Did you see the and at first I was like, this kid's gonna be like doing this the whole movie, but then I was like, but this is probably how I would have been, like, so then I was like, oh no, that's how I would have been. That's like, he's loving it.
You know what? And this was second weekend I saw it, and it was still pretty darn packed. It was hard for me to get tickets. I had to actually cancel and reschedule because of our schedule, and it was hard for me to get seats. Like it was 4 of us where we wanted. Then it was the second weekend, and at the end of the movie, like there was actually like applause in the movie theater. How long has it been since you've seen that?
Rare. That's like, I think the last time I saw that was like Freddy versus Jason. I think when people were getting rowdy during the fight. Yeah, or Saving Private Ryan when Tom Hanks shoots the tank, and I think that it gets like a bomb. Someone bombs it, right, and it blows up.
Yeah, but I mean, like when the credits roll, do you ever? No? I remember the last, like when the credits started rolling, everyone was like, yeah, like applauding at the movie. Like I haven't seen that in years.
No, and you know what? They came out with like toys for the movie, and I was like, why would I want that? And now I'm kind of like, I'm a toy collector, so I'm like, I kind of want those now. But they're really hard to get. They're really hard
because there have been so many Mario toys already. My girls have a bunch of these little tiny Mario figures and the castle and all that. But I don't know. Yeah, I want Mario toys now too.
Yeah, hopefully. I wonder how long it'll take to make the next one. But looking forward to the next one.
Oh, absolutely. Anything that comes out of that series, I'll be all over. Yeah. Hopefully at least there's a couple more Mario based movies. And I'd like to see spin-offs too, like maybe a Donkey Kong. And it would even be cool if there was like a joined universe with Mario and Sonic, and it could be like the Smash universe.
Damn. That would be crazy. Why not?
Yeah, heck yeah.
What is it? It's Universal, right? Mario's Universal, I think.
Yeah. What's Sonic?
I think he's Warner. Is he Warner Brothers?
Okay.
Or Sony? So I forget.
Which one. Yeah. Oh, isn't Mario Sony?
No, Mario's not Sony. The people that make that made the movie publish or produce. I don't know what the term is, but it was Universal.
Oh, it was Universal. Okay.
I want to say Sonic was like, wasn't he Sony?
Okay, yeah, maybe.
Or Warner Brothers. I don't know. But that'd be cool. Kind of like a throwback to Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
Yeah. That was another. Back then, when that happened, I was like hype. Like, there was a movie with Bugs Bunny and Mickey Mouse. Yeah.
Shit, that shit was like mind blowing. Like Daffy Duck and Donald Duck together.
Yeah. Oh, that was so funny. And they were on the pianos and they were battling each other.
Yeah. So what do you out of 5 stars? What do you give this?
It would hard as of my feelings now. It could change if I watch it again. I don't know. Right, just from the experience I got from it, I'd probably give it at least 4.5. I'd say I'll just give it a 5.
All right. Yeah, I think I'll give it 4.5.
4.5. Yeah.
Yeah, just because I'm more of a stickler.
Yeah.
But 4.5, man, that was a fun movie. And at the end of the day, I think that's what movies should be. It should be fun.
Yeah, they should. Yeah, that took me back. Like, I don't remember ever having that much fun or enjoying a movie like that in a long time.
Yeah, that's what, like sometimes like I feel like with the first movie, like they were trying to make too much sense of the stuff and the plot. Like, nah, it should be this, just silly fun. And we just want to see Mario do his, like his Mario stuff, and we want to see Donkey Kong, and we want to see Luigi. Like,
heck yeah.
Yeah. Who would you say? Who was your favorite character in the movie?
Probably Bowser.
Yeah.
What about you?
Bowser. And then Jack Black. Like, at first I was like, Jack Black as Bowser?
Yeah.
I was like, is it just gonna sound like Jack Black as Bowser? But no, like,
that sounded like legit how you'd expect like a cartoon villain.
Yeah. He knocked it out of the park.
That's like with Bowser, like such a cool design. I always liked Bowser's design, and like it just feels like this movie should have been made a long time ago, but it finally was made, and it's not crappy. It's actually good.
Yeah, I was a little when I first heard about it. I think I was just like, I had lowered expectations.
Yeah, you know what I thought? I thought they were gonna do some bull crap like when I heard Jack Black and Chris Pratt and all those other guys were gonna be in it. I thought they were going to do some type of like Jumanji thing or Dungeons and Dragons where like there's actual people that go into Mario and Luigi and they're like avatars.
Oh, okay.
That's kind of what I was expecting, and I was oh man, but they actually just did a Mario movie based on Mario.
Yeah, I could see that. Yeah, I just felt like I had low expectations because of the first one, but.
That was a long time ago.
I think Nintendo probably was like, that movie was what, 30 years ago?
Yeah.
30 years ago, exactly, I think.
Nintendo gave them permission to do whatever they wanted, right, on that old one?
Yeah, I'm sure with this one, it's like, all right, we're going to let you guys make one, but that shit better be good. We don't want a repeat.
Miyamoto was credited as a producer.
Yeah.
Shigeru,
Yeah, very cool. Well, looking forward to the next one. But that's it. Just a quick little review.
It turned into 2 hours.
We did 30 minutes. That's good.
Oh, 30. Oh, okay. Yeah. Good. All right.
You can find Tylord Stevenson at Tylord Stevenson on YouTube. Tylord79 on Instagram, right?
Yes, sir.
There you go. You can find me Retro Tiburon on all the social medias. Yeah, but that's it. Just wanted to give our thoughts on this movie, and we'll leave you guys with this little theme, right?
With the Mario Brothers, a game. We're not like the others who get all the fame. If your sink is in trouble, you can call us on the double. We're faster than the others. You'll be hooked on the brothers. Hooked on the brothers. Yo, you're in for a treat. So